I still care about you. I never meant to hurt you. This person may kind of want to make amends while you're in the middle of like figuring your life out over the next 6 months, because this person, I never met someone like you. But again, I was saying something about you being like, I miss you, but I don't have time right now. This person may want to like date. Is there a second chance? Yeah, this person may want to come back around, make their way back into your life. I'm done pretending. So somebody's deciding that they don't want to run anymore while you're in the middle of this process. But it's like they've figured some stuff out about themselves, or like I was saying in the last part, they could have been exploring themselves, or like their sexual preferences, or like what their sexual orientation, or they were figuring themselves out, but you were figuring all this shit out, like your house situation, your finance situation, like what you're gonna do. And so I think that maybe you guys just agreed, like, you know, we don't have time for this. We need to create some distance here. We need to go our separate ways. Or that could have been something where you just sort of mutually like agreed to just go your separate ways. But it looks like the love is still there. But I almost feel this energy of like I feel like you would be like, I don't know how you'd feel about this person coming around at this time, other than that one card of like, I miss you, but I don't have time right now. I'm gonna pull from this other deck that I have that are like, they're just kind of straightforward. They're kind of rude. I feel love. This person, I wish things were different. This person is wanting to come back around while you're in the middle of like dealing with stuff. So I'm gonna grab a different deck because I want to know how you would feel when this happens or when this person comes back in. Dark Confessions Oracle. How are you gonna feel? I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. I feel like that's maybe what you had to do while this person was gone for a while. And so when they come back in, it's like, oh, I'm tired of running. I've decided that like I love you and I want to try for a second chance. And you might be like, bro, I literally have been trying to get over this for like months, and now you're coming back in. I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. Yeah, because if this person just ran, especially if this was the situation where maybe you were trying to change your life, or maybe you were trying to take steps towards, they could have been like moving in with this person or moving towards this person for this opportunity. Now you're like, okay, well, not only do I have to protect my financial situation from whatever I'm trying to like get myself out of, but I also have to protect my heart. Not me being kind of snappy and itchy everywhere. I feel like this is a stressful situation for you. And I feel like this person coming in might stress you out, because clearly I'm like getting a stress rash on my neck. That could have been something that you struggled with. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? You had to go through all of this shit on your own. This person ran. They just left. I don't even think this person knows about half of this stuff. And so it's like, I don't know if you're going to be super open to this. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. I am embarrassed by my actions and I feel disgusted with myself. I don't feel like that's you. I feel like that's this person. I feel like that's maybe what they would say to explain why they had to run. I feel like maybe this is their energy, actually. This may all be why they ran. They had to distract themselves from thinking about you so they could avoid it. They feel bad about how the situation turned out. They have a ton of regrets. Maybe clearly it says they feel embarrassed for how they left. They just maybe up and left. If they knew that you were dealing with the stuff, it's like while you're in the middle of dealing with this stuff, I feel alone in the dark. Where's my light? That's you, most likely, is their light. But also, you're clearly feeling like that right now, especially with all this like the spiritual advice of like, just stay on track. You have help. Like your guides are here, because you're feeling alone. You're alone in this process. Clearly, you're doing it all yourself, and you're trying to see it correctly, and you're trying to learn it while you're trying to do it. You could be, like I was saying, working on like trying to get like real estate license, or something about like you're grinding to get yourself out of whatever your situation is. I smile on the outside, but I'm dying on the inside. I feel like this person, they acted to everyone like they were just totally fine. I feel like for you, I feel like you also feel like that just about your life in general and where you're at. Damn, this is like hardcore. All right, well, I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you. We know they tried to run from this connection. I'm like, I don't even know what to ask about this. So yeah, this is the deviation of the thing that kind of comes in. But I was saying in your cards that this is something that actually is going to make you feel like good. This is a good deviation. I kind of want to know what this person's intention would be. I feel like you're kind of going to be running from this a bit when this person comes in. Because I feel like you're going through a lot right now. And I feel like this person just kind of like ditched you. I don't know how you're going to feel when this person... How are you feeling about this person right now? This specific person. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Forgiveness. Abundance. Whenever I see abundance, I think of finance or pregnancy. This person could have left you in a shitty situation too. Or this could be the person that left you in a shitty situation. This person could have ran while you were trying to if you are going to be feeling empathetic and forgiving to this person when they come back around, this may be someone that like who you are like pregnant with their baby and you have had to deal with this alone. And when they come back around, you might feel like you have to kind of be empathetic and forgive because it has to do with like your well-being or your future child's well-being. Because I feel like it was fully up to you. You made me like, okay. Discipline. Yeah, it's like it would take some discipline for you to be open to this. But this also says I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And then fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I feel like you're going to have to overcome a fear here. It could also be that if you're not pregnant right now dealing with this stuff, then there might have been something where this could be something that happens with this other person that comes in. And this may be something where it requires you to kind of like overcome a fear, or it could be that it required this person to overcome that fear. Whether they were scared of getting you pregnant while you were dealing with all this stuff, or you did get pregnant by them and they ran, and then they want to come back and they want to be a part of this, and you're going to have to overcome your fear in the situation of this person running again. There is something about moving, or this person would potentially be wanting to move in with you, or there's some, I don't even know if I want to get too deep into that, but I feel like with empathy and forgiveness, I feel like you'll be open to this. Part of me thinks that you might feel like you have to be open to it. Judgment. Yeah, like it's going to be a crossroad for you. So, and then balance. Judgment and balance also is reminding me of divorce. So this could be a situation where you were getting divorced or you're in the process of divorce, and then you have this other person, this other situation where they ran. Have I lost you? I want to make it up to you. I knew it all along. I feel like there's something about being scared of pregnancy. Either they're scared that you were going to get pregnant with your past situation, or they're scared that they're going to get you pregnant